peep the way I wear it. Check out my swag, yo, I walk like a ball player. No matter where you go, you are.
This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And it's going to be New Orleans off the tip. Here's Murray. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Jones with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
It's asking for trouble if you don't keep Zion off the offensive glass. I mean, he will make you pay.
Halliburton for three. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The drive by Murray. The layup misses. Now the Pacers with it. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. They're taking on DeJounte Murray, the long, skilled guard, and coach telling me pregame, when he's locked in defensively, Murray is a problem. He can create havoc on the perimeter, plus I like how over the years he's built on his offensive game. DeJounte is such a solid player. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Halliburton got 5 now.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Jones drives in. Queen. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Fires from deep. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
You know, Clark, despite winning 3 championships prior to the NBA days, the Pacers are still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, they've been close a couple of times in the history of the NBA, 2000 and 2025. They've had some really great teams over the years in the 90s and 2010s, and they came close last year, and I think they'll continue to knock and one day kick that door in.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
So it's the Pacers now, after the basket by New Orleans. Drops in the three.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Here's Murray. The rebound by Nembhard. Pacers leading by 5. Here's Halliburton. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They're really working the paint now.
So time. Timeout called here, the first for New Orleans. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Fears. What a terrific move that is.
Yeah, Fears has all sorts of ways to finish. The floater is going to come in very handy in his NBA career.
Siakam outside. Clock at 6. From 12 feet. Misi grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 5. Driving to the basket. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Halliburton on the attack. And the dunk by Halliburton.
First up quickness that time from Halliburton. Got the defender on his heels.
Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Hey, from long range. Indiana with a rebound. Halliburton outside. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Fears. Wide open. No good, off the front rim.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage. That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Down low. Here's Matkovic. Nembhard left side. Here's the pick. Pass to Huff. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by McGowens. Here's Fears. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Indiana closing out this quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Here's Jones. That's good, and it's Williamson with the assist.
You can tell Zion values sharing the ball. He knows he can't win it alone out there.
Pass to Huff. Nembhard outside. The three is up. Jones grabs the board. And it's Jones with the ball for New Orleans. It's a 5-point game. And it's rejected. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Pelicans trail by 5. Pass to Murray. Queen. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Nembhard for 3. Pelicans cleared away. Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. Even then, it's just not a good play.
Lets the 3 fly. And Toppin pulls it down. Indiana leading by 3. On the wing, Nembhard. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Zubac doing major damage. Check that rim out, folks.
And the basket by Williamson.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Now Brown. Here's Zubac. And it's Queen with a rebound.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize. He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by.
Murray, you give him that type of opportunity, you're asking for trouble. He is a strong finisher.
Siakam looking it over. Siakam goes, oh my, okay, Pascal Siakam.
Look out now, Siakam putting on a show.
Pass to Queen. It's rebounded by Indiana. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Boy, Siakam has been in attack mode, and it's paying off nicely for this offense.
To the paint. And a foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
And it's off from 3-point range. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
A minute 50 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Messi. It's blocked.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
So quick off the floor, Obi Toppin.
Fear's shot is off.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Now here's Nembhard. 7-point game, biggest lead so far.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Indiana shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Nembhard, right side. Pass to Humph. Shot clock at 6. And here's Toppin from the arc. The rebound by McGowens. Pelicans trail by 6. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. He can't hit that time. Indiana on offense. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
While not a laser, Nembhard makes enough threes to keep the defense honest.
Pass to Messi. Misses from close range. And so it's Indiana with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back after this word. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous. A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
The open shot, Halliburton. And it's Queen with a rebound.
Surprising to see that he has so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised, too.
3-pointer. It's not going to go for him. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. They lead by 7. He drops it from range.
The pull-up, a really big-time weapon for Halliburton. Makes it really tough to guard Tyrese.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Sinks the tray.
Good, solid start to the half. Hitting 3 out of 4.
Pass to Siakam. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Looking back at the start of his career, Siakam only took a year or 2 to make his mark.
And, you know, B.A., he's just the kind of guy we love watching play. I mean, you know what you're going to get from him every night. Tremendous effort and the ability to impact the game on both ends. He's consistent, reliable, steady, and he can be explosive at the offensive end.
Pelicans trail by 7. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Murray is a spectacular talent. And when he gets going, watch out.
And stolen by Jones. And here comes the break. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a 1-possession game. Well done.
Siakam a screen. Here's Halliburton. Look at Halliburton converting through contact.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Picked by Williamson. Pass to Queen. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton outside. Halliburton fights through the contact.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Murray for 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Murray's got 11.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Pass to Williamson. Nice move. Outside Jones. Jacks up a three. Walker pulls down the board. Pacers leading by 6. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Walker's got his second basket on the night.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
Outside Murray. Excellent D there from Siakam. And it's the Pacers with the ball. All sorts of time. And Indiana again with the bucket.
Neesmith very efficient in the catch and shoot situations.
Murray looking around. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips.
Oh, power is home.
Yes, sir, Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
The three, Fears. And again, New Orleans no good.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The shot by Nembhard, no good. Pelicans trail by 12. Misi. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Bay from long range. Buck pulls it in. Pacers leading by 13. Back to Nembhard. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. On the clock, and he lays it in. Nembhard's got 4 points in the quarter, and so it's Indiana up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They just can't.
41.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Pelicans trail by 15. Outside Murray. Pass to Queen. Indiana with a rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Halliburton. That one goes. Count it. Halliburton's got 9 points now in the second half.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
A quick shot there. It's off target.
Clean look from mid-range. And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
Halliburton on the attack. Crafty move. Can't get the layup. Pelicans trail by 15. Here's the three. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
And the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Siakam the screen. Halliburton on the wing. Takes it inside. And they'll get another chance. Walker for three. Gets the three to fall.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Halliburton. And the shot no good. A bit short.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
There's the drive. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp. And he's unselfish, too. You love seeing that combination.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Halliburton. And Indiana misses again.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Here's Queen. Goes again. Fires the three. The putback. It's stolen away.
Go up and get it, young man. Walker's terrifying when he's attacking the rim.
The Pelicans call timeout.
Number 40, Ivica Zubac.
Pelicans trail by 15. The floater. The three is in.
Well, Murray does so many things well, including knowing when to kick it out to a perimeter shooter.
Streak it in. Here's Halliburton.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Halliburton outside. Here's Zubac. Oh, the shake. Oh, he leaves no question.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Jones. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Zubac. Oh, no good on the layup. Pelicans trail by 11. Outside Murray. Here's Williamson. Misses the three. We've got 1:13 left to play in the fourth quarter. Halliburton. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Pacers.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conference. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a two-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Tyrese Halliburton.
Boy, I loved his approach. Business-like, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
You can see the length come into play whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
So it comes up empty at the line.
Trey Murphy.
Shoots it! And so it's Indiana winning this one.